The March 2020 New Zealand Trucking Magazine main test is the Fuso Shogun FS3146 Hi Top 8x4 Rigid, owned and operated by Northern Southland Transport from the Deep South. We wanted our first down-home Fuso Shogun test to be in the right application with the right company and a Kiwi-as location. So how about a Fuso Shogun in Northern Southland Transport livery with a body and trailer by TMC Trailers Limited, tasked with a general freight run into Milford Sound. We were chuffed when Brett Gilmore, Rural Manager at Northern Southland Transport, gave us the green light. The lights turn green at the Homer Tunnel and in we go. The TMC body and brand new trailer are built to 3.9 metres high in order to get through. The surface of the tunnel is compacted and rutted with water trails and wear, and it is very much a 30 km/h exercise. The Jacobs engine brake was a big part of the launch height, and it's a wonderful servant alongside of the OM 470, giving you 338 kilowatts, 460 horsepower of holdback. The 10.7 litre 6-cylinder OM 470 engine features class-leading Euro 6 emission levels, and power is 338 kilowatts, 460 horsepower at 1600 RPM, and torque peaks at 2,213 newton metres, 1633 pound-foot at 1200 RPM, and the line is virtually flat from 1100 to 1450 RPM. The Shift Pilot 12-speed AMT complements the flexible OM 470 beautifully, and in their various Daimler guises, this engine transmission duo really is a romance of machinery. Northern Southland Transport is well known for applying its iconic livery to Daimler family product. There are the staple mercedes-benzes sitting alongside of Freightliners, and on this occasion the company decided to give the new Fuso a crack. A good choice. We've always said that this will be a great truck if sold into the right operation, and the 10.7 litre OM 470 engine is perfectly suited to the Milford freight run. We have a Fuso tractor unit that has served us well, and when we saw the new model Fuso we were keen to put one in the fleet, and the Milford run presented the perfect opportunity to do that, said Brett Gilmore. In terms of service life, it will be wait and see, but we're expecting around 800,000 kilometres. And TMC have done a superb job of building a truck that's quick to work around while also practical and safe, with things like step-ups on all corners, lights inside and great toolboxes. It all just works. When you consider modern-day margin preservers like Eco-Roll, Fuso have done the right thing by eliminating any potential long and protracted conversations around why you should choose the AMT over a manual. The bulk of sales for these trucks will be into fleets, where it's all about making the driver's life a pleasure, CFOs smile and health and safety fanatics swoon. The Daimler driveline ticks all of those boxes. Rear axles are D10 hypoids at 4.625 to 1 with diff locks and are rated at 21,600 kgs riding on 6-rod suspension. The truck is fitted with drum brakes with EBS, ABS and ESC, and it rides on 295 80R 22.5s in the front and 11R 22.5 on the rears. Of course, some of Fuso's big ticket items are the safety and efficiency features that come as standard. Fuso say theirs is the safest Japanese heavy-duty truck on the market. Adaptive cruise with proximity control, as well as active brake assist 4. Anti-slip regulation and lane departure are all there, as well as attention assist. One of the big pushes with the new model at the previews in Japan was connectivity and predictive servicing, but as yet these are not available here. There are other options to enhance efficiency and safety too, things like additional cameras that can relay through the touchscreen, tyre pressure monitoring for up to 36 tyres, and reversing sensors are among them as well. There's definitely no question that the Milford Sound freight run still has an element of Wells Fargo, Pony Express and Cobb & Co about it. Clifford McDowell was in his third week with the new Fuso, and with only 6,000 kilometres on the clock, it's not a run where the kilometres will run away quickly. It's a little bouncier than the old girl Clifford says of the Fuso, comparing it with the elderly Benz he came off. It's still new and tight, but the steel suspension is definitely firmer than the air suspension in the old truck. He then qualifies his comments with a summation of the road's deterioration as we motor on towards the divide. The ride was firm, and there's precious little body roll. It's a very sure-footed and purposeful feeling machine. Externally, the Shogun follows the previous truck in terms of design cues, but the lower flanks in particular are entirely different in appearance. The grille cuts deeper into the bumper, and the LED halogen headlights have a far more purposeful look about them. There are more chrome embellishments on the new front as well. Getting in and out of the Shogun is a piece of cake, with 4 well-placed steps into the cabin, and it's easy to find a comfortable driving position via the seat and steering wheel adjustments. The origins of the Binacle and the beautiful wrap are definitely Deutschland rather than the rising sun, as is the smart wheel. The interior in terms of fit and finish echoes a true European vibe. Unfortunately though, that is where the Daimler DNA gives way to the entrenched genetics of a Japanese cab-over, as once again we find ourselves completely roadblocked from the rear of the cab and instead wrapped by a plastic centre console, complete with a sea of cubbies and nooks to lose your loose change in. Moving forward from here and looking towards the release of the 13-litre 520, Fuso need to address this now stale design brief if they truly want to poke some holes in the likes of DAF's market share. The new Shogun appears to be delivering what was promised in application suited to its makeup. This is an extremely enjoyable and capable machine, and is redefining what a product from that part of the world should deliver. To get the full story on the new Fuso Shogun of Northern Southland Transport, then get yourself a copy and read the main test in the March 2020 issue of New Zealand Trucking Magazine, on sale now. From all of us here at New Zealand Trucking Magazine, have a great month out there, take care of each other and travel safe.